What is up, you guys? It is Wacky or Wacky Flips back again for another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. I want to start making more tutorial videos on my YouTube channel for people, not even resellers, if you're just trying to ship off packages or, tips and tricks and things like that. So for the first video, I'm going to go over exactly how I ship off video games. Video games may seem easy to ship, and they definitely are easy to ship. However, there's a few things you can do to further protect your, the game that you're sending off. It can be for any games, Xbox 360, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, even the newer games like Xbox One, PS4, even older games like PSP and things like that. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to ship off video games, primarily in a case like this, like the Xbox 360 case, where it has manual here, game disc, and then obviously just the case itself. A few things you're going to need. Obviously, the game that you're sending off. You don't want to, send nothing. I mean, that would be impossible. But either way, this is what you'll need. The game, obviously. I'm sending off an Xbox 360 game, just in the standard case, just how it is. You'll also need a bubble mailer. I believe these are 6x10 bubble mailers, which are perfect for game cases, as you guys can see here. Everything that I'll be showing off, like all the materials I use, will be all linked down below. These bubble mailers you can get off of eBay, Amazon. I got these off of Amazon personally. You can even find them at Walmart too. Walmart actually makes some decent bubble mailers if you need something like on the fly, or if you can wait, you can order a whole bunch on Amazon in bulk, and it's a lot easier that way. They also come in different colors. I just like using blue because I don't know, blue's one of my favorite colors, and it's just what I chose. So yeah, game, the bubble mailer. I also throw in a thank you card. These are just my thank you cards for my business. That's my eBay link down there. It really just says thank you, but I actually used to type out notes, and I would actually, cut them and actually put them in the game cases, and I'll kind of show you exactly a best spot to put these. But yeah, I used to make my own, but now I just have these business cards that I got made from Vistaprint, I believe. But honestly, I mean, you really don't even need a thank you note. This is just something extra. Just, they see it, they might throw a review, they might not. Who knows? Next is optional, but especially with smaller game cases, you might need bubble wrap anyways, just to protect it a little bit further. Obviously, bubble mailers, they're bubble mailers. They have bubble wrap inside of them. However, with something like this, I'm going to do something different with the bubble wrap, but it's always good to have some on hand. Just get a small roll from Walmart or something like that. So let's get started. So first, I'm going to fold this piece of a bubble wrap here, more like this way, I guess. I mean, it really doesn't matter, honestly. Then next, I'm going to lay it on top of the game case. I'm going to use this as more of like a layout. So what I'm going to do now is oh yeah, you also need scissors too, or something to cut the bubble wrap with. I'm not going to cut it perfectly. You can actually cut it a little bit short. So I'm going to do it about here, and I'm just going to start cutting it here at the bottom, just like that. So yeah, it's not even like the size, but it'll work, honestly, and we'll just take that off there. And then it's a little long here, so we're going to cut this actually a little bit more than how it was lined up. So I think we're going to do just like this, and this should be okay. I mean, it's a little short, but it'll make sense when we put it, obviously, inside of the case, and that's what we're going to do next. Open up the case. If you have that thank you note, now is a good time to slip it in, or if you forget, you can just put it in the bubble mailer. I mean, it doesn't really matter. And then here is the piece of bubble wrap that we used. Put it inside here. Doesn't matter which way it goes. And then close it down. Some games have bigger, thicker manuals. One game, for example, is Super Mario Galaxy. That has a super thick manual. It's like that thick, super thick. This actually worked out perfectly. And then you can do a little shake test if you hear any sort of rattling. This actually has like barely any rattle. The noise is just the case. But yeah, that thing has no rattle, and that's what you want. I use the bubble wrap inside of the game case because if the disc pops out by accident, let's say it does, for example, it's not going to go flying anywhere. It might even just stay in the same position. If it does happen, I've never had that happen, at least as far as I know, when I've shipped video games. So yeah, close it up here. If it won't close, you might have to cut the bubble wrap smaller both ways, and then usually it will close, and you should be good. So now that's done. If you want to wrap it with bubble wrap, you can do that. However, with bubble mailers like this, they're a little bit, it's hard to get them in if you have more bubble wrap on them. So like I said, honestly, these bubble mailers should be fine. You can now put the game case in however you want. I usually obviously do it this way here. Get it, hopefully not break the game. That would be really bad. Just like this. It's not going in for some reason, but we should. There we go. Fit just like a glove, just like that. And make sure to push it down all the way. Then next, you're going to obviously tear off the top here, and then you'll just fold it over. I fold it over pretty tight, honestly, just so it's not like loose or gets loose somehow. And then just like that, you're all good. You weigh it, you know, print your label off of eBay, pirate ship, wherever you print your label, go to the post office, they can weigh it for you. And then honestly, you're good to go. I've shipped off a lot of video games like this. If you guys want to, you guys can check my eBay store. Check all my reviews. I've had reviews recently of video games that I've sent, and people have came back with very, very positive reviews. So that's awesome. So yeah, take that as you wish. I think this is the best way to ship video games in a case and a game disc and things like that. Obviously, other games like, you know, cartridges are a little bit different. I might even make a separate video on that. But yeah, specifically games like this is how I would ship them. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this and more tutorials, and I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.